Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. A few weeks ago, my friend Brie let me beat her face and I'm really pleased with how it came out. So if you want to see how I did this soft daytime glam on her beautiful face, you will keep watching. Before I began applying any makeup to Brie's face, I of course made sure that it was properly moisturized. Remember guys, no matter if you have dry, combination, or even oily skin, you always have to make sure your skin is moisturized. So anyways, I just began outlining her brows using the MAC pencil Spiked, and then I went in with the slightly thicker brow pencil by Ardell just to fill in her brows. Remember guys, your eyebrows are sisters, not twins, so they don't have to be absolutely 100% symmetrical. By the way guys, if you see me running back and forth to each side of her face, is because I'm left-handed, and yo, the left hand struggle is so freaking real. Like, it felt so weird holding the pencil in my right hand because I don't know, I just couldn't do it. It was like writing with your least dominant hand. Like, I could not find myself to do it. So if it looks strange on camera because I keep swapping back and forth, that's why, because I'm left-handed. And the struggle, OMG. Anywho's, once I fill in her brows to my liking, all I'm going to do now is just clean it up with a bit of LA Girl concealer. I'm just going to get as close to the brow as possible, and I'm going to blend that out using this super precise MAC brush. I absolutely love this brush. Just a reminder guys, all the products that I'm using will be listed down below because I just really cannot remember the names at the top of my head, but it will be definitely listed below for you guys. So now that her brows are practically done, I'm just going to set them in place using this Maybelline brow gel. I've been using this gel for the past year now and I really like it. It's pretty good for the price, so it's definitely one of my go-to products. So now on to her eyelids. I accidentally made the mistake of adding the glitter before I prepped her eyes, so I quickly tried to erase that by wiping away any glitter I possibly could, and then going in how you are supposed to by concealing the eyelid and then setting it with a powder. I'm using the Nye Banana Powder. Then I'm going to go back in with that glitter and place it all over the lid. And I'm just going to dip into my little palette that I created from MAC. It's just these two shades that I really love as transition colors. And I'm just going to take that lighter brown shadow, and then I'm going to take my Morphe blending brush and I'm going to blend that color into her crease. After I build that color right where I want it, I'm just going to take this deep brown from the Balm, which by the way is so freaking bomb and pigmented. I'm just going to take this color, create a V on her outer lid, and just buff that in with a blending brush. You're also going to see me packing this color into her shade and blending it out just to wherever I want it, because I'm just going for a soft brown look. So I don't want it to be too deep, but I want it to be just deep enough. Now I'm just gonna pop some lashes by Ardell onto her lid. This part was so hard, but I did it and I'm proud of myself. I literally had to hold my hand to stop from shaking. Anywho's, I'm gonna go in with a primer and I'm gonna set that primer with some powder just because I don't want her to get too oily in her T-zone. Right after that, I'm just going in with a foundation of her choice and I'm gonna blend that out with a beauty blender from Sephora. The foundation for some reason looks really light on camera, but once it oxidizes into her skin and I start to contour and warm her face up, it looks just fine. Now I'm just going to begin highlighting with a LA Girl concealer. Of course, it's like holy grail products right here. And I'm just going to set that concealer with some Nye powder. After brushing that powder away, I'm just going to start contouring the perimeter of her face. We're just going to create a shadow effect on her face so that the highlighting pops even more. I'm using a Coastal Scents brush, which I'm moving in circular motions to really buff out that concealer because, of course, we don't want any harsh lines, people. We gotta look flawless. Okay, so now I'm just going to go in with one of my favorite contouring palettes. If you guys haven't purchased this, what are you waiting on? This palette is literally amazing and it is the Black Radiance contouring palette. It comes with 2 contour shades and a highlight shade. The highlight in this palette is super soft and is definitely for one of those days when you don't feel like blinding people with your highlight. So if you want something that's really quote unquote natural, then I would definitely go for this palette. It's really worth it. I'm just going to warm up and set her contour with these 2 brown shades mixed together. Moving on to blush, I'm just going to take this L'Oreal True Match blush and I'm going to pop that on her cheeks. This is one of my favorite blushes because it's so versatile and it looks good on a range of different skin tones. Now I'm going to start highlighting her face. I'm going to start by going on the arch of her eyebrows, the highest point of her cheekbones, the bridge of her nose, and the top of her lip. As I said earlier, this highlight is very soft. So after I apply this one, I'm just going to go in with the NARS Albatross and give it that extra pop that I was looking for. See, isn't that better? Albatross is definitely one of my favorites when it comes to upping the amp to highlighters that are just too dull for what I'm going for. And it definitely gives that extra pizzazz to the look that I wanted. Now for the finishing touches, I'm just going to pop this MAC pink lipstick all over her lips, and I'm going to place this new gloss right on top of that. And now I'm just going to spray some Fix Plus all over her face. Funny story, she really hated the feeling of me spraying that on her face. And I was cracking up the whole time watching her squirm, but she was a trooper. She got through it. Anyways guys, I hope you guys like this tutorial. If you want to see more, make sure you like and subscribe so I know that you like this kind of stuff. Anyways, see you in my next tutorial. Bye!